Well, yeah, since you let Terrell play in our faces, now I gotta go to the system.
Nah, you gotta wait till tomorrow, bro. You can get something from Dom. Yeah, Dom got you taken care of, man. Hit that nigga Dom up. I'm not. I can't tell you what that grown man got, but what I can tell you, I can tell you to, I can tell you to hit him up though. You know.
Same weed you got. Boy, I got. Same weed he got, I got. Same shit.
Nah, but you got more. That's what I told you. Yeah, hold on.
What's going on? Yeah, how much you need? It's him though. It's the same shit that he got. It's smoking. Don't get it twisted. Yeah. Man, I wouldn't be smoking it if it wasn't. Yeah.
Early. Here's Irvin. Working baseline. Him and Marcus Ilimanidis going toe-to-toe. Tough shot. Great defense from Ilimanidis. And now Beach is ready to run. Here's Powers. Going one-on-one with Roy Jr. Draws the foul and will go to the free throw line.
Well, a near perfect first quarter for Garfield. Yes, a 20-10 lead. 8 out of 12 from the field. They hit both their three-pointers. And, small victories can lead to a big victory. As we know, they're 0-3 against Rainier Beach this year, but a great start to the game for the underdog.
Well, now Maz, something to think about as B.J. Roy Jr. just picked up his second foul. As able to make the first free throw was Powers. We'll have to see as he heads to the bench now for Garfield.
No, absolutely. So here is your point guard, your distributor. To your point, Tyler, what effect will that have in your ball movement in that half court?
Well, he's had a little bit of everything so far. He's run the show for Garfield, knocked down some shots, had some great defensive efforts too.
And he's a coach's son, so
yeah,
that is always like a little added pressure.
Having to punch that one away with Burkett, somehow able to break the trap. Now it's Haywood calming things down for Garfield. Haywood from three, off the front of the rim. Powers goes through his hands and out of play, and it will go back to Garfield.
Garfield facing this three-quarter court pressure from Rainier Beach, and just two near steals the last couple of times.
Nearly by a fraction of an inch. Could have been a couple of points the other way for Rainier Beach at least. Did a good time this time, did Garfield. Now on the drive, Burkett hangs in the air, off the window, it was short. Rebound again for Marcus Ilimanidis, who's doing a great job underneath. Now the lob, they tried to set up Petty. Now it's deflected and able to put it in.
Petty.
Caden Powers with the basket. A little bit of a wild way for them to get the basket, but they'll take it any way they can. And there is a timeout taken. So Garfield with a 20-14 lead as they call time. Interesting point here as Rainier Beach feels like they're starting to get that momentum they need.
They are, and why it feels and looking that way is they're starting to get up the court, is they're getting in transition, and they're finding those scribbles when they're running downhill.
Garfield with a record of 18-6 with 14 of those 18 wins being by double figures. So Coach Roy over there trying to rally up the troops, getting back to what they did in the first quarter, and that was score efficiently, Joe.
Oh, yeah, inside, outside. Irvin with 3 buckets close to the rim, including a dunk, and Roy 2 straight-on three-pointers, and contributions from Haywood, DJ Jackson, and Bomay.
Garfield does get it across, trying to get out of the corner, able to do so, but now there's another trap set up right in front of the Rainier Beach bench. They get another timeout. I believe Garfield did call the timeout.
great trap. Use that sidelines as the third defender, and Rainier Beach did that. There was just no chance for Garfield to escape that other than the timeout.
So 2 timeouts in a matter of about 20 seconds here for Garfield, 16 to be exact, and now they're down to just 3 timeouts.
And Tyler, Brandon was asking who called timeout, but he didn't call it. It was one of the players that called it.
And that's just heads up by the players.
Absolutely.
Recognizing, hey, this is not a good situation. It's either going to be a 5 count or some sort of turnover. Call timeout, and ideally you don't want to call 2 timeouts in such a short span. But however, if they're able to get some points out of this, particularly a 3, get that lead back up to 9 points, that timeout could be everything for them.
Yeah, the players looking at it from a macro perspective, coach macro, just in terms of, no, I don't need it now. Now I'm down to 3. Players looking at a possession, and I don't want to turn over.
But just to have the presence of mind to call that timeout in that scenario, that's brilliant. And there are a lot of smart athletes out on the floor. Everyone that'll touch the floor tonight. They're basketball geniuses, but that throw over the head, and it goes out of play. So Rainier Beach's defense, it's turned up another notch after this first quarter.
Yeah. Garfield is aware of the defense now. They solved it early, hit a couple outside shots, got some opportunities. Rainier Beach is putting some pressure on.
Petty with 5 points in the first quarter, gets it back. Here's Powers from the outside. Drives inside the free throw line, lost the handle. Burkett on the run, going one-on-one. He stumbled inside, and Powers able to snatch up the loose ball. It's poked out of play by Garfield. So it will be Rainier Beach going the length of the floor.
How many times has Garfield got the ball into the lane on a rush in the last 5 minutes and not really even got a shot off? That's Rainier Beach is getting back on defense, closing, and without fouling, too.
Before that 10-point quarter, their lowest quarter in the previous 2 games was 17 points, and they had gone 20 points or more in 5 of 8 quarters in the Dome. As there's Marcus Ilimanis with the lay-in.
Great body control on the feed from Petty.
Bomet out of Burkett. Rainier Beach bench trying to cheer on their defense. Garfield slowing it down a little bit this possession. 10 on the shot clock for the Bulldogs. Handing it off for Bomet. And trying to shake the defender off the window. It doesn't drop. And that one nearly tipped in incidentally by Petty, but he collects the board. And now he's ready to run, but he lost the handle as well. Able to regather, and now it's Morris. Back outside. Marcus Ilimanis for 3, and that's off the heel. He gets his own rebound, challenged by Irvin, and there's a foul.
So, yeah. Rainier Beach is getting aggressive. You know what? They're confident because they're getting those points in transition. Garfield is now trying to some intentionality to try to slow, get to a half court. Sure, you don't want to start your offense in 7 seconds, but they have to get to that half court set because they don't want to run with Rainier Beach.
So Juju Irvin ticketed with his first foul. Garfield making another substitution. D-Jack Jackson back into the game for Garfield as Irvin takes a seat. Garfield, they haven't scored a point in the second quarter so far. Held scoreless, but they've only held Rainier Beach to just 6 points, and there's another misfire from the free throw line. Rainier Beach 2 of 6 from the free throw line here early in this semifinal. Haywood to Burkett. Now Bomet into the middle. Davis elevates. No, on the putback. Haywood is there for the slam.
The sophomore, wow, that was impressive.
Well, when they get in their half-court set there, Tyler, what happens, it gives some of the athletes like Trip Haywood and Irving Doors in the bench that opportunity.
How about Powers able to regather underneath and put it up all in one motion? 22-18, Garfield with the lead, and there's the theft. Rivers going the other way, one-on-one, and he lays it in.
A great left-handed finish from Rivers and a quick spurt from Rainier Beach, and they trail just by 2 points now.
Haywood into the middle. Now it takes a deflection. Able to scoop this one up was Burkett. Drops it outside. Bomet on the drive. That layup doesn't fall. Another strong rebound for Marcus Ilimanis. Petty inside, goes out for Morris. 4-3. Rainier Beach in the lead, 23-22, 3 minutes left in the second quarter. Down low, trying to split the double team. Nearly losing it, and he does. Petty heaves it up ahead for Rivers. And a great defensive play made by Haywood right in front of us. He smacked it out of play.
Caden Powers caused that turnover. And several turnovers for Garfield in this quarter, as evidenced by the score. It's 13-2 in favor of Rainier Beach.
So for me on that play, it wasn't Powers that made the best play. It was Tyler grabbing the laptop over there and saving it. I mean, that was the save of the.
He did keep us on the air, didn't he?
Hey, everyone is laying it out on the line here
absolutely.
In this semifinal game. Rainier Beach, they will call timeout. That is their second timeout taken. We'll step aside as well here in the second quarter of this semifinal matchup.
Good Health Nutrition Center in Centralia is your home base for nutrition.
I'm not gonna let these commercials play. I usually play music videos during these commercials. That's what I'm gonna do at halftime. We're gonna run up some music videos, so make sure y'all stay tuned to the halftime show. But Beach done came back. God damn it! What the fuck? They was just down 10. It was looking bad.
Super Soaker coming to a store near you.
Hey, anybody in here? You guys, please share this motherfucker. You already know what to do. My guys, put this motherfucker in the groups and shit. But share this shit to anybody that wants to watch sports and it's go enjoy it. That's what this shit is for. Let me unmute that joint. It came back with the highlights.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like it will be Rivers who will inbound for the Vikings. Had a 21-game win streak before their loss to Bellarmine Prep on Saturday. Record of 23-2, Metro League champions. A discreet message between Jalen Petty and Maceo Rivers.
Let me see if I can ear hustle, but you can't ear hustle with earphones on, so it's not really gonna go.
Well, Jalen with the nice move covering the mouth with the jersey. That's a veteran move by that young man.
And Maceo's just standing here.
And it looks like Caden Powers might have
got a little
blood
jersey
on his jersey, so they'll give him a little bit of time to be able to at least clean that up. And then if it's not within the time, it's still on there, then he'll have to, there's still some on the back of his jersey. You can see it from over here. So he'll have to step out. Caden Powers will while they get that cleaned up. Marcus Ilimanis will check back in for Rainier Beach.
If I remember, you have 20 seconds.
Yep, 20 seconds,
and if
right
you
on
don't
the number.
Get that, yep, there you go. That's right. You got the little ref in you.
Yeah, Garfield's only bucket this quarter is the dunk by Haywood. Other than that, they're 1 for 8 from the field, and they've only had like one open shot. So Rainier Beach's defense has really turned it up.
It looks like another one is Amono Beaumont has to go to the sideline for Garfield. Have to check ourselves. I think we're good, right? We don't need 20 seconds.
This one doesn't tuck in.
I might need a few more than 20
Yours doesn't
seconds.
tuck in either.
I'm telling you.
All right, so everyone is now ready to go, I believe. Okay. 4 of these players on Rainier Beach, their fathers played for Coach Bethea.
Yep.
Knowledge Wright, Niall Robinson, Micah, and Marcus Ilimanis. Pretty full circle moment for Coach Bethea as that was nearly poked away. Able to save it was Petty, and he has it back right at the logo with 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Petty to the free throw line, drops it off. There's Ilimanis, can't get it to drop. Stays here with Rainier Beach as Garfield poked it out of play. But both Marcus and Micah Ilimanis were going after that rebound.
Well, again, contested shots, multiple players going after the rebound, high-intensity basketball.
It's high intensity just to get the inbound passes. There's Morris on a shot fake, and he steps through and puts it in again.
Great shot, great footwork from Morris there. He's 2 for 3 from the field with 5 points.
Rainier Beach outscoring Garfield 15-2 in the second quarter. 2 minutes left in the first half. Looking for the three was Burkett. Offensive rebound, no. Everyone's battling for it. It's loose on the floor. Three now, 4 players diving on the deck for it, and it will be a jump ball. Garfield will maintain possession.
Juju Irvin back in the game. He's 3 out of 4. Great presence on defense as well. He didn't sit for long. Irvin for Garfield has just 1 foul.
Jackson back into the game for Garfield too. Garfield did a great job rebounding in their victory yesterday against Bellevue. Had more defensive rebounds with 34 than Bellevue had total rebounds, which was only 32.
Yeah, they're sitting at 12 rebounds right now while Rainier Beach is at 11. So both teams are aware how important rebounding is.
How about that acrobatic layup for Tony Burkett? Wow. Pulls Garfield to within 1. Morris, that pass was nearly stolen by Irvin. Foul. Micah Ilimanese able to draw a contact on D-Jack Jackson. That's just his first. Garfield with their team third. And how about Garfield? 3 team fouls, but Rainier Beach with only 0.
I don't think they've been able to catch up with them much this quarter.
No, and well, they've been intentional.
Get it down low. That's Caden Powers, who's wearing 41 now due to the jersey change. He gets his own miss. He was met at the apex, trying it again. It's tipped around, and there's Irvin with the board for Garfield. Here's Beaumet, who will bring it up ahead. Burkett slowing things down for Garfield. An opportunity to take the lead here in the last minute of this first half. So important are these last few minutes of halves and quarters.
Don't be stingy. Make sure y'all hit that
You
like
know it,
button
Tyler,
and
because
share
you
the
know
stream for
what?
the people so they can watch it.
You get 2 points here, 3 points here, and then you start that same way, and next thing you know, you're up by 5, 8, 10.
Garfield wasn't able to cash in on their end of the floor. Can Rainier Beach do so? Here's Petty. Puts it on the floor, full head of steam, wrap around pass, and there it drops for Micah Ilimanese.
Great lead by Petty with another assist. And, B.J. Roy hasn't had a shot in a long time. He's 2 for 2 from 3-point range. He's out there.
Creating in the lane. That one drifts off to the right for Burkett. Morris on the run. Shot clock turned off for Rainier Beach. It's a 3-point lead, 27-24. Petty working on Roy. That one goes off the foot of Irvin and out of play. And Miles, we talked about it earlier, a big difference between an intentionally kicked ball and the ball just happening to go off of the foot, and that's exactly what happened with Irvin. Had his feet planted, and it just goes off his leg out of play. Now an awkward inbounds in the corner for Beach with only 7 seconds left. And make it look easy. Petty looks up at the clock. Step back 3 at the horn, and 1!
Oh, boy.
Jalen Petty fired up, and rightfully so, as he bangs home the 3, and he'll have 1 free throw.
And the Beach bench was imploring him. They were counting him down. It looked like, he's sauntering around out here with 4, 5, 4, 3, and then he elevated and drew the contact and nothing but that.
That's a double negative there because Roy picks up his 3rd foul on the last play of the first half. He just came in, and he had been struggling a little because, you know what, it's hard for players when you've been sitting on the bench for quite a while. Now, it's the good thing he's going to go into the halftime break and kind of settle down.
But the problem is once they begin the second half, he can't pick up that 4th foul in the 3rd quarter at any point.
That's exactly right.
So here's that final free throw.
So that's a double dagger right there.
And how about Petty with the rare 4-point play to complete the first half? And the Beach Boys are surfing into the halftime break with a 31-24 lead.
Yeah, my bad. I usually turn the shit down. I was just watching the game.
Halftime show right after this on the Eli Sports and NFHS
I'll
Network.
see it 31-24. 31 motherfucking 24.
Looking for a better healthcare experience.
Damn. You gotta see it for yourself. Go ahead and we're gonna get to some music, you guys. We're gonna rock out. Some music. This called "I'm from Seattle" by D-Man.
So we're on, nigga. So you want me to get on demon time? You want me to get on demon time?
Be out the car, just bullshit.
So do you want me to get on demon time? That's what you're saying. Just yes or no?
Bro.
Yeah, bro. Yes or no, nigga? Yes or no? Answer the question.
All right, bro. Yeah. Bro.
All right then, nigga.
I keep a bad bitch with me and at least 2 bins. I'm with my evil twin, trying to pop a nigga off his end. When I'm off the mud, baby, like, I don't understand. I be spending money like a nigga do, cause I can. Young lit nigga music, nigga, you can't understand. ARP came from Asia, if you think he Jackie Chan. You can't even show some shit, why you rapping about them bands? 2, 4, 6, 8, nigga, what we drink. Hot box of B&B, left that motherfucker reek. I'm trying to figure out why broke ass niggas speak. I had to cut some niggas off, all these niggas be some leech. Late night, I'm trying to beat them, baby girl, why you creep? They like, D, calm down, all them goddamn guns. Nigga, I could buy a bitch with all these goddamn funds. Spend 500 on some drugs when I wanna have some fun. I know she a throat goat, she put her hair up in a bun. I'm from Seattle where these niggas try to kill you before you make. Walking around with big loaf, I wish a nigga would take. Nigga, put your order in so I can have a chef make. I got an old ass brick of walk hard, this bitch ancient. She tryna fuck, I ain't tripping, we can do it. She said, do you be for real about what you saying in your music? She just wants some money, little broke bitch think I'm stupid. She try to set the play on me, little bitch think I'm food. Who got an 8 a drink on? I'm finna mix it with some fluid. Baby, what you tryna do? Baby girl, cause we can do it. She can't believe it's D-Man, but baby girl, let me prove it. We can fuck and we can vibe, baby girl, but I ain't cute. I need all the bad bitches come and step to the front. Yo, nigga broke, why the fuck that nigga driving in that junk? Beat a nigga ass, oh shit, I gave his ass a lunch. I ain't gonna lie, I made hella money, shout out Donald Trump. Yeah, nigga blew some bands, but I learned how to stack. I swear to God, I'll do you janky. I am not just rapping. 500 for a feature, nigga, that ain't even tax. Buying weed every day, that is not living lavish. When I get rich, I'm about to move inside a cabin. All these goddamn guns, I ain't never heard of laugh. My bitch slim, thick, with a fat ass, she not average.
From this side to this side, you feel me?
We got like 7 minutes for the game come back on, so we're gonna rock out with this Washington music.
Flex shit. Dulac gang bang. Ay. The way I'm winning, I can't let them think it's close. I'm in the living in a state and do the most. I get to spinning for I let them play me close. Windows tinted, nigga thought he seen a ghost. Bounce out crippin', it's the motherfucking low. Checking chicken out your baby mama throat. No better feeling than me doing what I want. I made a killing, just a kid from Murder Block. Murder Block's the toe 3 on box click. YB, I beat your brother up and had your partner on the IV. Duel around the bosses, past Speedy Martin, Shy Beef. God body, ain't a motherfucker wants to find me. I'm times 3. Try fingers, gritting with the gangbangers. Hooping with the K-aimers. Ballin' with the cane slangers. Hustling I-5 and traffic jamming. I'm a lane flamer. They can't seem to get me off the sticks. I'm a game changer. Haymaker, hole breaker, pepper gripping, soul shaker. Getting dough and about to get some more out this hole later. Think you smoke with me, end up twisted in a joint paper. Snowy's little secret out the blue. I'm a cold gangster, cold gun a whole summer. Catch me with a road runner, I'm feeling like a double drum. She let me hold a whole 100K. Do you understand? A Southern classic 100 bands. Laughing with this bank. Look, this my damn money dance. Stockhold dub, stupid. Think I have my gun in hand. Went from made man to a god. Fear no other man. Before I ever give a bitch some bread, it's in my mother's hands. Next year I'm taking son of next to the motherland. The way I'm winning, I can't let them think it's close. I'm in the living in a state and do the most. I get to spinning for I let them play me close. Windows tinted, nigga thought he seen a ghost. Bounce out crippin', it's the motherfucking low. Checking chicken out your baby mama throat. No better feeling than me doing what I want. I made a killing, just a kid from Murder Block.
Alright, so yeah, show and praise on this motherfucker. We're gonna bump some more shit. We're gonna bump some more shit. Coming shit. Go see what.
There are simpler ways to practice well.
I know, I seen the lights go on.
I'll be not answering the phone. Have fun, man.
You know the rest.
I'm about to go catch this.
Hey, finish tries, nigga. Alright.
Hey, watch me walk them down. Let me show you how this Glock works. I don't think I'll ever go to hell. I'm doing God's work. And if we see a sucker, bitch, we bouncing out like clockwork. Specialize in sober hits. We ain't got a pop perks. Let me get they drop first so we can wiggle through their tweaking. Beating down they block with baby A for any reason. We the angels God sent on niggas acting like they demons. My brother caught a body. He wasn't crying. He was cheesing. We be tripping 4 seasons on the suckers. This shit regular. Every time we suit up for the drill, there ain't no cellular. She gon' pay this pimpin'. Give a fuck about what you telling her. Nigga, we been posted on the block like we been selling work. The hooker handed over all her trapping. I ain't puff nothing. Nigga, how the fuck you see the suckers? It ain't smoke nothing. Anytime I ever get the drop, I know my bro coming. And if them people ever snatch me up, then I don't know nothing. Really with the shit, that's why a lot of niggas scared of me. If he ain't die, I bet that nigga needs some type of therapy. 50 on my person, pussy nigga ain't no scaring me. Hooker told me when she hauled for you, it feel like charity. Bitch, I've been trying to catch up, but they still hiding. I'm supposed to get us out the ghetto, but I'm still sliding. Beat they whip up with 5'7", how we still find them? They telling bitches that they slid, why they still lying? Watch me walk them down, let me show you how this Glock works. I don't think I'll ever go to hell, I'm doing God's work. And if we see a sucker, bitch, we bouncing out like clockwork. Specialize in sober hits, we ain't got a pop perks. Let me get they drop first so we can wiggle through their tweaking. Beating down they block with baby A for any reason. We the angels God sent on niggas acting like they demons. My brother caught a body, he wasn't crying, he was cheesing. Shout out
to the ones that's keeping it lit, man. On God, man, we coming home, man. Yeah, SGN, bitch. Free Noid.
I am a man of details, and the care that Alaska Airlines puts into
We about to get this shit back rocking. Looks like I think halftime should be, this game should be back on right about now. All right, you should be able to hear me though, bro. I don't know if you can't hear me. It's your phone. Yeah, we're getting that shit back rocking right now. See what happens.
Did you?
Google Workspace can help keep your documents and emails safe. Built on top of Google's secure and reliable infrastructure, AI defenses help protect against threats like phishing and viruses. That's data security made easy with Google Workspace.
Entire quarter there. So for you, Joe, what does Rainier Beach need to do to continue what they did in the second quarter and get the victory?
All 5 of their defenders that are on the court at a given time are ready to play defense, and then they are ready to go the other way very quickly. They look for each other, and they can all finish. They can finish on the left side or the right side. So defense told the story for them in the second quarter. That led to some easy buckets, and that's what they'll try and do. Continue to play tremendous defense.
Should be another legendary battle between 2 legendary programs, Garfield and Rainier Beach, for the right to play Edmonds Woodway in the 3A State Basketball Championship game tomorrow afternoon at 5 o'clock. Second half, it's coming up on the Eli Sports and NFHS networks.
What makes a name? You might think it's the game winners or the highlights, but the foundation is ours.
Mute their commercials and talk to them. Hey, I didn't know that. I really thought B-Roy was going to stop them from coming back when they was up by 10 like that. I didn't think that. Yeah, they got to get their money for sure. See, I mean, I ain't even mad because they realistically they ain't even charging too much for this little thing. So it ain't too bad.
I knew that they wasn't gonna hold up Beach for long. They're gonna make it a game. I wasn't sure. I wasn't saying Beach was just gonna come back and blow them out, but they're gonna make it a game. This Beach we're talking about. This is a very, very, very well coached team.
Yeah.
But I understand B-Roy, but this is like historically well.
I mean, it's Jamal Crawford on the other side, so
no, it's not even just that. It's more than just Jamal.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like,
He's a resource, don't get me wrong, but it's more than just Jamal.
They ain't going out. Not
This is
easy.
a factory. You ain't gonna see that shit unless you're ready. And it's on that spotlight. And it's early. Basketball is getting the runs. 10, not too much. Couple stops, couple buckets. It's a game.
All right, man. They're gonna play their commercial. That's it. We got 2 minutes.
They got a good commercial right now. Like that.
That's it. I mean, shit, they need it because you got there. They're trying to show all these kids, all this shit's bad for you.
Yeah, it is. Shit's good for you. Can't do drugs. Stay in school.
That shit is to fucking take you from at the top to the bottom hella fast. The drop will happen so quick.
When you get started, we see it every day.
Championships brought to you by Gisa Credit Union. All the live championship action is available on the Eli
And they are
Sports
back out there, guys, and we back
So
rocking.
Caden Powers is going to switch
Yeah.
back to jersey number 0.
We
The
going
referees
there.
deemed
I want to see the
that
14.
jersey is
Now we gonna
okay
go
and
like that.
clean to wear.
We gonna go like that. I don't
just
like
to
it
put a
cutting
bow
the center
on
out
that
pretty
as
all
we were
like
talking
that.
about it towards the end of the first half and throughout halftime. Rainier Beach beginning the second half with the ball and a 7-point lead, 16 minutes away from deciding who's going back to the state championship game. It's Jalen Petty at the top. He finds Caden Powers. Back to Petty. Here's Powers loading it up from 3, and he delivers.
Just a lot of time to, you're right, load that up, methodical, beautiful form, and nothing but net.
Garfield looking to respond. Juju Ovren back outside. It's Tony Burkett and BJ Roy Jr. with those 3 fouls back in. How about Burkett with the layup? No. Trying to tip it to himself. It's Irvin. It spins out. How about the third opportunity?
There's the size of Juju Irvin inside.
Great persistence at the hoop for Irvin. Powers. Back outside where it's Morris. Way outside for 3. That one rattles out. Jackson able to clear the boards as D-Jack Jackson went way up for it. Feels like everyone lives above the rim in this game.
Yeah, you know that's a given.
Come on, man. You know we got there to do anytime, man.
Too strong on the 3 from Roy Jr. Offensive board was corralled by Jackson, and he lost it, but Irvin was there to scoop it up in the corner. Very tightly by Marcus Ilimanis, and a push will be called.
And we talked about it, whether, BJ Roy would be in there, right, with the 3 fouls. But I got to tell you, fellas, I think because he's the coach's son, Brandon looked him in the eye, said, son, can you do this? He's like, yeah, Dad, I can go. So there was, that, which is different. The dad to his son and a player.
Yeah, they could certainly use his outside shooting.
Can't get it off the window was Trip Haywood. Going the other way, Petty, mid-range jumper, short, offensive rebound. Micah Ilimanis swatted from behind. Beach is able to regather. Morris spinning a couple of times, was caught in the air, had to drop it off to avoid the travel, and now Haywood is fouled.
Okay, Garfield gives Rainier Beach a little bit of their own medicine on defense. Some good contesting in there. They come away with a shot at a break, but the foul stopped that. But nonetheless, possession, 8-point deficit for Garfield.
So Marcus Ilimanis with his 3rd personal foul, 2 minutes into the 3rd quarter. Burkett pulls up for 3. Dead ball off the heel, bounced out. Morris able to snare the board. Powers, nice step through move in the lane. That one bounced out. Jackson finds Haywood. Haywood gets all the way to the rack.
Real impressive there. Stop and go, finishing on the left side. As you said in the lead-in, a very impressive sophomore as Haywood.
He was so in control on that drive, too, navigating his way through traffic. Petty, deep triple. That was on line but short. Ball finds Haywood once again. Burkett going baseline. Tough shot, falls short. Great play from Irvin, and he is fouled. Marcus Ilimanis, it would appear, will have 4 fouls.
Two good things that happened there as we wait to see if Irving's okay, and the trainer will step in or not.
Hopefully he is all right. Yep, he's all right. He's able to just need a moment to collect his breath.
Yeah, so well, probably 3 good things, right? We came down, Hayward came down, dribbled the ball, and he passed it right before he made the shot. So that's good in terms of the awareness to try to get everybody in rhythm and try to get other people scoring. Then off the rebound, we talked about that Irving then is now active, right? He gets the rebound, puts it back up, and earns himself a couple points, attempts at 2 points here.
Irvin from the free throw line cashes in. Robinson and Rivers each into the game for Rainier Beach. Well, and that's that unselfish attitude that Garfield has that Coach Roy was telling us about pregame.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because, it takes both teams. It's going to take 8 or 9 players.
Hey, somebody just said something about Sam Donald earlier. I wasn't even knowing y'all thinking something. So they better not.
It truly is a team effort to win a state championship. As Irvin knocks down the free throws, pulls Garfield to within 4. It's 34-30, just past 5 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Petty trying to create some space. Doesn't need much space to get the shot off, but it drifted off to the right. So now Garfield, they can make it a 1-possession game. They're able to get a basket on this end. Haywood slings it over for Burkett for 3. Can't connect. Irvin, he's able to get the rebound, and he was fouled, and this is already the 4th team foul against Rainier Beach.
Yeah, more than half the quarter remaining. Irvin in the middle of the good play for Garfield again. He's got 4 points this quarter, and just a really strong presence. It's working out so far in this quarter for Garfield.
This time it's Micah Ilimanis who picks up the foul. So at the 4:21 mark of the third quarter, next Rainier Beach foul puts Garfield at the free throw line where they have been 4 of 4 thus far. So here's Burkett. We've seen him be able to create a couple of times. Haywood to Irvin, right in the middle. He was left alone momentarily and can't get the shooter's roll on that one.
That's a good place to be for him, for that mid-range jumper. I'm sure he's not going to miss a lot of those.
Extra pass from Robinson to Rivers for 3. Great job from Robinson. He was in the corner, wanted the 3, got the defender to blow by, and saw Rivers up top all alone. And the lead's up to 7 for Rainier Beach. Off the window, no, but a foul is drawn by Irvin, and he will go back to the free throw line. And this one will be the 3rd. Micah Ilimanis.
I was just going to comment that the defense forced Irvin into, he was going toward the sidelines when he released that ball. It was going to be a real tough make, but the referee saw some contact there.
Well, what he did is he leaned in, and that times or not, right? If you lean in, you're going to make contact on the defender. What we all see the kids do now is the fade away.
You don't gotta like the plays unless you want to come back and watch
able to drill the first free throw. Isaiah Davis back into the game for Garfield. Dre Morris returning for Rainier Beach.
Looking like they want to shoot, but Garfield is not like a stick down. It better not be done. Oh, this gotta be for the half, bro.
The senior, Juju Irvin.
I think they need one more. I don't think. Yeah.
The lead is 6 for Rainier Beach.
I like that camera angle they just had.
Robinson hands it off for Petty. Powers wasn't ready for it, able to collect it. He goes with 10 on the shot clock. Challenging Irvin. Great defense again from Irvin down low. Burkett. As Garfield does have numbers.
You see, they went to this half-court offense. And getting Irving.
Yep. And he just tosses it right up and in. Juju Irvin with 7 points here in the third quarter.
Exactly. bringing his team back. They're only down 4.
He has a game high 13. Petty into the corner. Rivers, he'll go baseline. And at the rim by Haywood with the block. Now it's Burkett the other way. Lays it in. Timeout, Garfield. My goodness, what a block by Haywood.
That was some athleticism as Maceo Rivers was going to try and throw it down on a baseline drive. It looked spectacular in the air, but Haywood meeting him, and all ball leading to a layup at the other end.
And it's what you talked about just in terms of these players are playing above the rim. And the reason why they're above the rim is because of the athleticism. And so, you know, the intensity is there.
Yeah, hopefully he don't take those
the
too personal,
tenacity,
man.
the energy is there. And you know what? And that's okay to get your shot blocked when you're going for that, right? You're going for a dunk. You're not going for some easy layup. And then again, the coach is going to be, Brandon's going to be happy because the tenacious, the relentless defense as well. It's just
as much as I would love to be in the building for this
Absolutely,
guy,
and also
I'm
these
glad
two
I'm
teams
at
signing up for bring your hard hats when you're going down to the basket because you know it's going to be either a highlight reel play or you're going to have to be challenged either physically or get it blocked like that or have a couple of dunks. So you can't go down towards the basket with any weak effort. And boy, that was some effort from Rivers. And if he were to throw it down, you could tell the Rainier Beach bench was ready to explode, and so were their faithful.
Come big or don't come at all.
Absolutely.
Big defense from Garfield leading to those last 4 points. The block by Haywood, and of course, Irvin forced the poor shot by Powers the possession before.
Garfield outscoring Rainier Beach 11-6 here in the third quarter. Powers puts up the jumper and knocks it down.
That's just a lot of ability right there. Just raise up 20 feet.
His second three-pointer puts him at 14 points. And Rainier Beach up to 5-point lead. Outside, Davis to the top for Burkett. Burkett. Boy, tough shot. Falls short. They go colliding for the rebound. Out of bounds. It will stay with Garfield. Looks like Rivers had his hand on it last.
Yeah, Rivers had a shot at that. His own teammate bumped him off that.
So Haywood quickly finds Davis. Now it's Roy Jr. at the top. And another great play from Robinson. You know, he doesn't have a point in this game yet, does Robinson, but he's doing a lot of the little things right, and that's what you need. Someone who does that and is feel afraid to step in there and make the extra pass, or in that case, swat it out of play as Irvin returns for Garfield.
Yeah, it's the emulsifier. You call it, you know, it's an emulsifier. They make other players, they put it all together. And again, that's that, you know, the 6th, 7th player that you need to put a full team effort.
Why are they shooting that?
Davis for three, off the mark. Up for the rebound was Rivers. Now it's Petty down the lane and throwing it down is Caden Powers.
Yeah, he ain't worried about none of that.
Powers with 8 points in the quarter. He's holding down the fort for Rainier Beach.
And what you see here, Tyler, is that Powers, yes, is holding down the fort because Petty's been silent. But see how long that lasts.
Standing up.
Extra pass.
Haywood for three.
There it is from the outside. Couldn't get it from the first time, and Haywood has it now.
You're right.
42-38, a minute to go in the third quarter. Petty resets at the logo.
Team is too good to be doing. It's not going to work.
Now, Trip Hayward's dad, Jimmy Hayward, played at Oregon State.
Back outside, corner three for Robinson.
Oh, I told you, it don't matter about points. You're going to get them when they come to him.
Another big three and a timely basket for Rainier Beach. They go up 7.
Garfield has played a really good quarter, but they haven't gained any ground points-wise.
And Haywood down the lane and is able to play it in.
Great first step by Haywood.
Robinson, after the made three, will hand it off for Petty, who resets. 10 seconds left in the third quarter with the shot clock turned off. Here goes Petty to the block. Heaves it outside. Powers has had a great third quarter, off the mark on the triple, and that is how this third quarter comes to an end. It's 45-40. Rainier Beach over Garfield. We'll step aside. Fourth quarter, it's coming up on the Eli Sports and NFHS networks.
So for the parents that are interested in learning about
what's happening, y'all? What the fuck is going on?
Stop playing game.
Hey, who are they playing? If they, hold on.
Edmonds Woodbury. And they got a big team.
Edmonds won again?
Yeah. The one who beat Lincoln.
Yeah, that dude, that number 5. What is his name? It's crazy. I forgot his name. That dude goes crazy.
The whole team's a pretty good size. Between 6'3" to 6'7". So that's it.
Even the short motherfuckers are looking tall.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, everybody's tall.
That's a good turnout.
Damn, that's gonna be a hard. No matter who wins this game, I feel like that's gonna be a hard game for anybody.
Yeah.
That team's big, bro. There's enough footage out of them in these tournaments. You know what I'm saying? And obviously the playoffs and all this shit, and all year, but in these tournaments in particular, like these, there's enough where they can watch to see what he does. Where they can probably figure it out.
FHS networks. Rainier Beach up 5, 45-40 going into the fourth quarter. It will be Garfield who begins the fourth with the ball. Since 2013, the Bulldogs are 35-7 in state tournament games and have won 5 state championships in that time. They'll have to come from behind over number 1 Rainier Beach if they want to continue their winning ways and have another opportunity at winning another state championship. Irvin going to work, spinning in that pass, too hot to handle for Davis, and it goes out of play.
Athletic spin by Irvin. He looked at the pass. It was a little hot for about an 8-foot pass.
He was double teamed, and so there was weak side help, so he couldn't go up. And then actually the runner came along the baseline. But to your point, it was hot.
Nice hands from Haywood. Able to scoop it up off the floor as Bowman trying to find someone, and he's able to get it to Davis.
Good play by Bowman.
Look at those two athletes just going out on the floor. Robinson as well for Rainier Beach.
And Tyler, you know what you notice in terms of, again, athleticism, there's nobody jumping on the other one. There's nobody reaching anywhere. It's just good concentration on the basketball. Focus on that.
Two teams that want the gold ball at the end of Saturday night. Garfield working the clock a little bit on this possession. Irvin, too strong, might have been deflected by Powers. Irvin gets it back. Irvin is fouled.
Powers denied him the first time, but the ball came right back to Irvin. That is tough when you got a guy. What is Irvin? 6'8"? I don't see his height listed in the program.
He got to make them win.
This should be like playing with kids. I think their tallest person like 6'4", 6'5".
Stay there and you go for the rebound, and the ball happens. The ball will come your way.
Yeah, 6'8", missing that.
He leads Garfield in points with now 14 after he sinks
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about before. He got
had 7 points last quarter. Did Irvin?
Yeah, him and Haywood each with 7 in that third quarter. Powers with 8 for Rainier Beach and a couple of threes.
Irvin knew it was off the whole way, tried to regather. What a hustle effort from Beaumet. And now Garfield with a free possession. Offensive rebounding on missed free throws. We talked about it all week long. That's been an untold story of the year. It won Garfield girls a basketball game on Wednesday over White River. Haywood, he'll try the three.
That was it.
Yeah. On this closeout, Robinson, you're supposed to give that shooter space to land, and he didn't. What happened is he stepped forward in his closeout and then did not give Haywood anywhere to land.
It's one of those A to B jumps that you hear at free talk.
That's absolutely right.
So Haywood at the free throw line, and Joe, you mentioned how great of a quarter he just had in the third. Calmly sinks that free throw. He's 3 of 3 from the free throw line.
Yeah, my first time watching Haywood, and your scouting report was right on. He is athletic as heck, and hit the three-pointer with ease. Look at his touch on the free throws. He's bringing his team right back into it. Folks, we're getting close here in the fourth quarter of the state semifinal between these two Seattle stalwarts.
The one advantage that Garfield had at the half was free throw shooting, and it's continuing here in the clutch time, as there is 3 huge free throws for Haywood. Gets him up to 14 points.
It's a 3-point play the old-fashioned way.
And it gets Garfield to within 1. Robinson. And look at how close Beaumet is to him. Turnaround jumper. Powers puts it in. And a timeout taken by Rainier Beach.
There are only 2 other players have scored for Beach this half. Robinson and Maceo Rivers each hit a 3 in the third quarter. But Powers, the senior leader, is keeping his team in front.
Coach Mathey was really fired up there going into the timeout. Referee was still waiting. Hey, do we have full or a 30-second timeout? And they do have a full timeout for Rainier Beach. And we got to thank our referees for being here. We really appreciate them. All of their hard work throughout the season, trying to provide all of these athletes with great experiences, and not just basketball, but all of the sports. And boy, they do such a great job, and they're working just as hard as these kids are, and they earn their way to get to these championship games or these games of high significance. And so it's like state semifinal games for them. They get the privilege of doing it, and they've done such a great job all year long. And without them, we wouldn't have these games. So hats off to our third team on the floor, the referees. And I know you've got some names of these referees we'd like to shout out here.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Let's just shout out to Reese King, who is the crew chief, Kevin Chin, and
only thing I don't like is, and I feel like they got to make this a rule.
Is out there as well. And to add to your point, Tyler, is for tomorrow. But tonight, what happens there? All the referees have been getting.
That's the only thing that they
tonight, they'll have a meeting tonight, and they'll find out who gets the coveted, championship call. 3A, 4A. Who'll be on the court. So
6 minutes left in regulation.
Beach
applying pressure, able to get it across with Beaumet. A dash across, and now Haywood slows it down for Garfield.
So, but I remember you talked about the Rainier Beach way. I think that was the reminder. That's what that timeout was about.
Boy, nice hesitation move. Beaumet couldn't get it to drop. Goes out of play. Last touched by Garfield.
Hey, Matt, if you can screenshot the screen.
Just notice that's Jamal Crawford standing up over there on the Rainier Beach sideline.
Yep,
ex-Beach state champion.
Yep.
In fact, for my money, the best high school player in Washington State history.
Well, that's why they named the court after him. But I know Maz, you'll have some opinions on that.
That's a long list. It's debatable. Fair enough. But that's
it's debatable.
He's one of the favorites. Just a great guy in what he does for the community. He actually coaches.
How about that? Able to toss it in as Caden Powers up to 20 points.
I refed an 11-year-old AAU game with Jamal Crawford as the coach. That gives you an idea of just what he, his commitment to the community.
Well, how about both him and Brandon Roy giving back to high schoolers? Great play, though, from Micah Illy-Maniz. Up ahead, Jalen Petty lays it in.
Petty's first points of the half, led by Maniz on a great steal and pass forward, and the lead is bigger. It's 7.
I didn't think that.
Burkett lays it in. Big basket there for Garfield to answer Rainier Beach.
It's huge for
Coach Jamal Crawford. We talked with him after their last regular season game. And he talked about Coach Bethea, how much respect he has for him, said he's the best coach he's ever played for. So that 3 falls short for Petty. And the other thing, too, that really caught my attention, he took pictures with every single person, was giving high fives, handshakes, and these are 2 great ambassadors, both Coach Crawford and Coach Roy. 3 off the mark at the top.
We got 28 from
They
YouTube.
simply get
and
it.
then the
They
other
simply
20.
get it, Tyler.
Absolutely. And how about getting it as Caden Powers over to Micah Ilimanese, and Caden Powers is feeling it here in the second half.
Some great assists this quarter for Rainier Beach. They're up by 7 again.
Just past the halfway mark of the fourth quarter, 53-46. Rainier Beach, nearly a steal caused by Rivers. Robinson up ahead. Here comes Rivers, and he lays it in. Timeout, Garfield. 9-point lead for Rainier Beach.
It was all after that timeout that Coach Bethea reminded everybody, and we can guess because we know that's what he told us in the pregame about the Rainier Beach way, and that's what you call the Rainier Beach ways. That's causing turnovers, execution.
Well, it's you get to this point in the season, there's only so much that you can do, right? And when you're going up against a familiar opponent, there's nothing really new you're going to do. You're just going to rely on how you got here. What was that bread and butter? And we're seeing it here from Rainier Beach, flexing their muscles a little bit in the fourth quarter. But surely, Joe, there's still a lot of time for this Garfield squad to get on one of those runs like we saw in the first.
Garfield has made a couple of good runs in this game. They had a big third quarter, just not enough. They only gained 2 points in the third despite real efficient play. And Urban needs to touch the ball. They're probably going to need a 3-pointer in here or 2 to complete the comeback all the way, but that's certainly possible. BJ Roy still has only 1 shot since he hit those 2 threes in the first quarter. So maybe they can sneak him open for a good look. But, you know, Haywood's playing a good game. Burkett's everywhere. Urban's playing strong. But they've got some tough opponents on the other side, including Maceo Rivers, who's hit, other than that block dunk, he's hit 3 of his 4 shots in this game. And they've made some nice passes as well.
I think one thing that you can take, you could possibly do is BJ, is go in and out game and then go to the wing. So you would try to get Irving down below when he comes back in. But I would also, get BJ up top and then look for Trip Haywood.
Here's Haywood right now, attacking to the basket. Can't get it to drop. Rainier Beach has hit 8 threes to Garfield's 3 threes in this one.
Pretty good look for Haywood as he drove against that zone. Couldn't finish it.
Powers and Petty with a little 2-man game. They reverse. Robinson way outside for 3, and that one rattled out.
That would have been kind of big there.
That would have been huge. It would have put Rainier Beach up 12 instead with just under 3 minutes left in the fourth. It's a 9-point lead.
So there it is right there, right? You're going to go with Haywood up top and then try to get Irving below. I think I would have preferred him.
I think he's the
Haywood
guy.
to look for Irving.
You got at least somebody
like a pick and roll
up.
there.
Yeah, they've settled for a couple of long threes in their last 2 possessions. They are down 9.
Petty to Powers as Rainier Beach slows it down. 10 on the shot clock. Awkward dribble for Powers. Has to get it over for Micah Ilimanese. Now it's Robinson at the top. Drops it off Micah Ilimanese before the shot clock buzzer, and it didn't hit the rim. So we'll go back to Garfield. But they did take off half a minute of time, did Rainier Beach.
Yeah, that's not a bad thing at this point in the game.
Roy Jr. lost the dribble. Micah Ilimanese, it's up for grabs. Now it's Petty going one-on-one, the reversal. And he couldn't get it to drop. Almost. Quite the athletic play. And so Petty just taking a moment to gather himself after crashing hard to the floor, as Tony Burkett will be charged with his first foul. That's just the first foul against Garfield. Now, as we get into this late game scenario, they still have 4 fouls before Rainier Beach is in the bonus. That means a lot of time comes off the clock as well.
Petty just flew through the air from one side of the rim to the other.
No, absolutely, Tyler. I think now you have to start thinking about how fouls come into play and also when you foul. So I think If you can use your foul to stop them coming down in transition, that's a good foul. What you don't want to do is foul for the end one. That's a bad foul.
Or when the shot clock is underneath 10 seconds, because then that would reset as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Haywood.
Yeah, that's the worst case.
Burkett trailing by 10 is Garfield. They have to go quickly. Foul on the shot. Or do they say it's on the floor? Either way, Rainier Beach will be tagged with the third team foul. Will go against Marcus Ilimanis, and that is his 5th. So he will step out with 5 points. Boy, he was huge down low, though, banging bodies in the post.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Here comes Rivers, who's done a really fantastic job. Again, that word I use in terms of being an emulsifier. So I don't, it's a like for like in terms of, the 5th one and then who's coming in to take his place here.
Here's the junior Burkett at the free throw line with 1:51 remaining in regulation. He puts in the free throw. And again, the scintillating shooting from the free throw line for Garfield continues. This is outstanding stuff. Doesn't drop there, however. So the lead at 9 for Rainier Beach. 100 seconds left in regulation. Robinson handing it off for Petty.
Looking for an opportunity to double team.
Powers and Petty play catch. Petty, nice screen set by Micah Ilimanis. Powers with 7 on the shot clock. They get that foul on the floor. And with just 4 on the shot clock, it resets things for Rainier Beach as Davis is whistled with the foul.
Yeah.
So with 1:25, Rainier Beach will inbound on the baseline.
Now you're got to get a foul here.
There's the contact from Burkett. So now that's the 3rd team foul, still 2 away from Garfield putting Rainier Beach into the bonus. And Maz, it seems like Garfield's strategy is try and get the steal. If you can't get it right away, now it's foul time.
No, absolutely, and that's just you being confident in your players, right? There's a chance that they can cause that turnover. There's a chance that those players.
They almost set the trap up in the corner. Now Robinson, he is fouled. Isaiah Cunningham, who just checked in for Garfield. Coach Roy just took a long look up at the scoreboard, sees that his team trails by 9 with 1:16 left in the 4th, but he also sees that that is the 4th team foul. Next one puts Rainier Beach in the bonus. And there it is.
Now, who do you foul? Rainier Beach is just 4 for 9 from the foul line.
They did get Petty to the free throw line.
That's the one player I wouldn't foul. Petty's probably the one. Anybody else,
him and Caden Powers, the way how Powers has been in the second half.
Yep, absolutely.
That's worst case scenario for either one of those two for Garfield to see them at the free throw line. So here's Petty back there again. Look at that, calmly knocking down the free throw.
He's a shooter. And, on any team, anywhere, a shooter might have 11 points when he averages 25, but don't send him to the line. Don't send him.
Yep.
Don't give him nothing for free.
And he goes 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Jalen Petty, he has hit 3 consecutive free throws. Lead up to 11 for Rainier Beach. Floater is short. How about the way how Robinson has been playing? I mean, he has a
that's crazy.
mismatch of about a foot on Juju Irvin and just wrestled that thing away, forcing the jump ball, and it goes back to Rainier Beach.
Well, it runs in the family just in terms of my size does not limit me to anything.
Absolutely not. Surely Nate out there is pretty proud of young Nico out there.
Yeah, the shout out. I'm sorry, Tyler. Shout out to Nate. He got his kidney and everything else. So, shout out to good health.
Absolutely. Burkett behind the back move. Pulls the trigger on the 3. It goes around and out. Skying up for the rebound was Rivers.
They won't foul. I don't think they'll foul here. It's
Petty
too much respect for
versus
each
for
other.
Rivers. Irvin with the foul, just a soft foul. Boy, look at Rainier Beach. Look at how fired up they are. They know they're 27.7 seconds away from going back to the state title game.
Just 6 days ago, they lost an upset by
Yeah,
Bellarmine.
definitely.
And you know, and they earned it. That's the thing.
I appreciate
that
the light, man.
exhilaration
Damn, God
is
damn,
from
man. They was
hard
looking
work,
so good. And
and now
I don't
you-
know what happened towards the end.
it's a relief. You know what I'm saying? That's what that is.
You know, I'm just saying what to the
I'm sure the coaching staff, Coach
Yeah,
Bethany
I
is
know
telling
what
his
happened
team
before
as soon as they head back into the locker room, job's not finished yet.
Oh no! I mean, you get a second,
That's
get to
what
think
we
about
do.
it, and then it's like
Come on,
on
man.
to
The
the next.
parents definitely let
And you
the
saw the
kids
coach
feel
sit.
out
He
there,
was
man.
sitting
Like,
right
we
here.
felt so
Yeah.
bad of you.
For Edmonds
That was
Woodway.
good. Yeah. Scout.
Edmonds Woodway in the championship game. They've used superb defense. That one goes out of play for Garfield. Just 22.2 seconds left. And how about Rainier Beach? You make it to the title game last year, fall short. They've appeared in 3 of the last 4, 4 of the last 6, but they're still searching for that title game. They're for that title since 2016.
Well, that's been the counterpoint Garfield's always said to Rainier Beach.
So Rainier Beach with a 12-point victory. They are going back to the state championship game. 59-47. And that was a true team victory. Caden Powers leading the way with 20 points, but everyone who stepped on the floor for the Vikings contributed in such a huge way.
Yeah, they held Rainier Beach to they held Garfield to just 7 points there in the fourth
And
quarter.
only reason why I say that is
And were
because,
pressing all the way up until the end. Their three-quarter court trap causing havoc.
It's like you got to
Taylor,
do
to,
some shit.
you know,
Nobody
Tyler,
can get no
Tyler,
rebound.
to your point, it was a full team effort, and that's right, Joe.
I feel like
It wasn't about scoring. It was those other players as well who played tough defense to make it a complete victory.
We'll step aside, take a break. When we come back, we will have our Alderson's Awards West post-game show right after this on the Eli Sports and NFHS networks.
We all know that we'll eventually need a will. Eventually. How about
every time he went up, he was getting touched.
Yeah, man. Damn. So we got Edmonds and damn. Is any of the other games still playing? Hold on. We got Edmonds and fucking Beach tomorrow, and then Puyallup. Who's Puyallup playing?
No.
Well, it's Puyallup High School is playing somebody for a state championship tomorrow. I don't know who the 2A and the 1A is. Just who's in the championship right now? We got 3A. We got Beach and Edmonds, and then 4A. We got Puyallup, and I gotta figure it out. I'm gonna look right now. Yeah, Puyallup. Or a basketball championship. What game is that? That's not. That's a 12-point game. You want to see that? So if you want. %. I wasn't losing.
You all think Gonzaga Prep.
Gonzaga Prep?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. That's going to be a good game. That's going to be a fucking game. 1A is, it looks like it's Chelan and Meridian championship for the 1A.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, who's 2A? Let me see what the 2A is, because I got 2A matters too. Shit, 2A. You can find it for me.
Prosser and Bremerton for 2A.
Prosser and Bremerton, I got Bremerton for that too. They showing the highlights right now. They couldn't stop him. They didn't watch the scouting report for Zero. They wasn't watching the scouting report. It hit different. We out here, man. I think we'll be live tomorrow for the championship game.
Danny Wright, Lyndon Christian.
For what? 1A, Annie Wright and Lyndon Christian? Mm-hmm. Ooh, Tacoma. That's dope. So we got Puyallup and
Lyndon Christian's from Tacoma?
No, Annie Wright? Yeah. Annie Wright is? Yeah. I don't know about, no, I was talking about just Puyallup. Oh. And motherfuckers clearing the stands. They get back there tomorrow. All right, y'all, we out of here. Appreciate y'all for watching the stream. Let your people know we're going to be live for the games tomorrow. So stay tuned. Like and share. Subscribe to the page. I don't know, a lot of y'all watching from YouTube.